Alright, so got another job in this week. This one's from a trader. The trader knows that we're one of the best people in the UK or regionally that for fitting the Victron system. So he's had a request from the customer for 3 460 amp hour Fogstar batteries, and then he's pretty much left it up to us to make it work. So I've got a pile of parts, I've got a van to put them in. Let's get cracking. Right, so the plan for this one, I have a big space under the bed, so we're going to utilise this area for putting stuff in, but because we're having 3 batteries, it's going to take up quite a bit of room. So if I can, I'm going to try and save him some storage area. There's a door to access stuff from the outside, but I think probably the internal storage would be more useful for this customer. So I'm going to try and line the batteries up across the back, and then try and keep him some space in the front, so we've got a bit more usable storage under there. So with the servo screen, you can pretty much mount them wherever you want to, but I like to put them in somewhere that feels like home for that thing. So on this van, to me, putting the screen here feels like that's where it wants to live. So it's going to go there. Right, so at the minute, I've got all the batteries mounted, got the buzz bars mounted, got the inverter mounted, and I have my DC to DC, my solar and my servo all mounted under there now. On this one, I couldn't use the factory battery trays for the Fogstars because the battery trays are 1 inch wider than the actual battery, which then over 3 of them gives me 3 inch. So then I didn't have enough room for the inverter. So I've made my own battery mount and screwed that to the floor and put some straps over the top. So that's now really secure. It's not going anywhere. Just got a blue trunking to put in next. Wires for the inverter. Wires for the servo and the MPPT and the DC to DC charger now. Right, so yesterday I got pretty much all the large side of the wiring done, and today I've only got to connect to the factory system. So I've just done the 240 volt connections inside here. I've then got to run into this corner some wiring for the solar, the main connections to the battery, and there's a heater wiring in there as well. So I've got to run all that down here and connect that onto the new fuse box that I've got, and then after that I've got to run cables to the front to get the engine battery, and then put the solar panels on the roof. So we're getting pretty close to the end now. So yeah, it looks a bit messy at the minute, but once I've finished, it all tidies up really quickly. So this one's all finished now. We've managed to get 3 440 watt panels on the roof, and I've got some big batteries down here. So I'll just turn you around and I'll show you. So we've got the 3 460s all nicely in a row with the inverter next to it. They're all clamped down nicely. Then we've got us links in and links distributor. Then we've got the excess and the solar charger, and we've got a servo. So it makes a change having a nice big space to play with. You managed to spread it out a little bit more, but trying to keep it all compact, so they could still use this space for some storage. But with there being a heater in here and the water pump, there's not really much that you would want to be putting in here. Well, yeah, it's been a nice little job, this one, and we'll see you on the next one.